Hi, Maddie. How are you?
Good. How are you, Anna?
So good. Thank you so much for taking part in this initiative. We're really excited to have you on here. The last time we met with you, you had recently graduated from Westwood High School, and we were lucky enough to have you take part in the Leadership Academy and speak to the students. So you made a really big impact on them, and we'd love to know what you've been up to since the last time we got to talk to you.
I'm doing a lot of working. I work out every day, like in my bed, in my pajamas in the morning. I do a full body workout. Like I do 100 sit-ups because apparently I have a friend who knows NFL player, and he said all you have to do is do 100 sit-ups a day, and then you'll have a good body.
Well, I should try that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then I do 35 push-ups, and 30 squats, and 5-minute core workout.
Wow.
And besides that, I spend a lot of time with animals.
Yeah. I remember you saying that you love animals. You have a dog, right?
Yeah, and 3 cats,
Cats.
and 5 chickens.
Wow, I want chicken so bad. So with the pandemic and everything, I know school life is a little different, but you're currently a senior in college. And it can be challenging at times. So how are you adjusting, and what are your favorite activities and classes that you get to do at school?
Like, I know this is gonna sound weird, but I love working. Like,
Yeah.
my job at school is to work for the athletic department. So I literally just go sit at games on the sideline next to the teams and keep track of what number goes in and what number comes out. So I got a bunch of free stuff.
Yeah.
And like I just sit there and don't do much. I stretch and work out a lot when I'm sitting there because there's nothing else to do.
Right. It gives you some time to get some workouts in. That's really cool. Um, Speaking of your job, I remember you talking about your love for lacrosse. So, can you talk a little bit about how you've been able to incorporate sports into your college life?
Like I said, my job is for the athletic department. So I work every men's lacrosse game and every field hockey game. I work most of the girls' lacrosse games, but some I don't have time to get to.
Because there's a lot, huh?
And I have classes, so
Yeah.
they kind of in the way.
Too much sometimes. So you spoke at our Leadership Academy, and you may not be aware of the impact you made on Cape Cod, but so many of the young adults that are enrolled in our programs and attended that have spoken about how motivated they were by your story and your perseverance and your determination. Does that surprise you?
Honestly, a bit, because most people, like, I know I kicked butt and like I almost died and I made it through so much, but some people just see how I am and hear me and are like, oh, she's messed up. I don't want to deal with her.
Right. But you're not. You're doing so great, and that's
Oh,
so amazing to see.
I'm trying
I know,
so hard.
right? And it's funny because to you, you're still just you're a person. You're living your life. You're doing what you need to do, you know?
Yeah.
But I think that inspired so many young people, which is so cool. Um, so I fortunate enough that I have had a few mentors over the years, one of them being Kara, who you know. Um, have you also had the opportunity to have a mentor, or would you even consider yourself being a mentor to young adults at all?
I mean, I I have had a few mentors. Like, do you know Leslie Frank? She's a
Um,
huge lacrosse coach. Like, she's a powerhouse. Oh my God. And I'm very close with her. I had her all through high school as my coach. She coached my club team, and she is everywhere.
Yeah.
But she was a good mentor.
Like a
and
woman.
I interned for the Peace Abbey, and so I had the guy who runs that whole thing as another one of my mentors. But that was hard because I kind of would say I'm a mentor because I don't cry. Like, even before my accident, if one of my friends was freaking out, crying, I would be like their therapist.
Yeah.
You need to calm down. I would talk them out of anything, talk them through it, and then I fell off the cliff, and now I literally can't cry.
Yeah. That's funny. So you've always been the strong friend. You've been the rock friend.
Yeah.
So that's really cool too, because as you grow older, I feel like I could see you so doing that for a young adult somewhere, being that rock person. Like, hey, we got to pull it together. It's all going to be okay.
Like, in working, people are gonna be freaking out about their house and their family, and just, okay, it's all good. Keep going.
Right. And even at work, you can do that, which is great.
And that kind of ties into my company that I just made, Life Goes On. Because even if you're like I was almost dead, life goes on.
Right.
No matter what happens, you can get past it.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about the company that you're talking about now?
It hasn't really been made yet. We're working on creating the website right now. We have a whole board of people, and I have a sweatshirt. My boyfriend has a sweatshirt, and then we haven't really done much about it.
Yeah, well, that's exciting. That's like a new project to take on.
Yeah.
Something else to keep you busy.
Yeah, and it's something that I really care about. So.
Right. That you're passionate about.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is so cool. If you could meet with any one person in the world, who would it be and why?
I know he's dead now, but Steve Irwin, no doubt in my mind. He was like a famous speaker in my house. Everyone knew him. We watched all his shows. Right. My brother went and actually saw him in real life at a zoo. Wow. But he's not even just that he loves animals. He is so much for the environment.
Right.
He's such an environmentalist and conservationalist. He's the best. He would literally say bugs and disgusting animals were beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Oh my God, he was the best man.
Yeah.
And then when he died, it was like my whole family sat down, cried, and watched his movies.
Yeah, that is a really great person. I would not have thought of that, but that is a great choice. That is an awesome choice. I used to watch him growing up too.
Yep.
Yeah. That's so cool. So obviously you're a very strong and determined person. So what do you think motivates you to keep the momentum and keep moving forward?
Honestly, kind of how other people will take it. I want to help. All I want to do is help other people.
Yeah.
And then, I do things for myself at times when I'm like, would other people think this is good? like think this is a good thing to do. Like, and then I do a lot because like it will help someone.
Yeah. To help someone else, even just the chance. I always say that. Even just the chance that you can touch one person or help one person makes it worth it.
Yeah, like even animals. Like
Right.
I could be like saving a snake that could literally bite me and kill me. And it's like, if he can live, that's helping one person.
Right. I love that. That is a great way to describe that. That even if it bites you, you still want to help it.
Yeah.
So COVID has been difficult for all of us. And I know you kind of said like you've been doing a lot of working out. Is that how you handle stress, or are there any other ways you may handle the stress of the pandemic?
Honestly, working out, sleeping is a big one. All like I said, a whole lot of what I do is sleeping. And so I just, whenever I'm stressed out about anything, either talk to my mom about it, like to think it over, or talk to my boyfriend because they're both very grounded people. Or I just sleep and try to take it out of my mind.
Right. It's good to have those grounded people. And I bet the sleeping too, like you've been so go, go, go for so many years, doing so many things that I bet it's kind of nice to like chill out a little bit and have a break sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of quarantine and sleeping, how do you relax? Do you have a favorite Netflix show, or is it being with your animals?
I spend so much time with my dog.
Yeah.
You have no idea. But the thing is, if I get too close to him, he hates snuggling.
Oh.
Like, if I lay with him or anything, he'll get up, knock me on the ground, and walk away. I'm like, okay, love you too, honey.
That's funny. Oh my goodness, what about your cats? Are they snuggly?
I hate one of them. And then one of them, we have like an old cat and twin
Yeah.
babies who are like one. And one of the twins is so docile and gentle, but the other twin is best friends with my dog. Like, I know cats and dogs don't get along apparently.
But they do.
They're inseparable.
That's
Like,
so funny.
that cat will walk inside from being outside, come in, rub against my dog. They'll like spend a minute rubbing against the dog. And when I walk my dog, I'll like hear something and I turn around. There's my cat in the middle of the road,
Yeah.
laying down. I'm like, Smitty, are you kidding me? You need to move.
That is so funny. My cat does that too. When we take our dog for walks, we'll like look back and he's following us down the street. We're like, dude.
But my cat doesn't just follow. He literally screams the entire time. Oh! Smitty, we know you're here. Shut up.
Right.
And at 6 in the morning, when we take my dog for like morning walks, because he needs a walk every morning to get all his energy out.
Yeah.
And that cat will come, go under neighbors' windows at 6 in the morning when they're still asleep and scream bloody murder. I'm like, Smitty, stop. You're gonna wake them up.
It sounds like he has character, huh?
He does. Like, he's loud, but he's the funniest thing in the whole world. And he's beautiful.
Oh, I know. I think I've seen some of your pictures on Instagram of your pets too. They're like very cute.
He's the orange one.
The orange one. I'll have to look again later. Well, that was my last question, but it was so great to talk to you. Thank you so
You
much for
too.
doing this.